चित्कार, सुने भक्तों की करुण पुकार। दुखियों की चित्कार, सुने भक्तों की करुण पुकार। दीनहीन है मांग रहे सब, दे सबको अधिकार। हो दीनहीन है मांग रहे सब, दे सबको अधिकार। अपना ही परिवार सब है, सबको हो ये विश्वास। भर दे हम शुभ संकल्पों से, भर दे हम शुभ संकल्पों से धरती और आकाश। मनसा सेवा चलो करें, हम देते चले सकाश। प्रभु मिलन की लगन में आए सभी, मगन हो जाएं। प्रभु मिलन की लगन में आए सभी, मगन हो जाएं। प्रकृति और माया दासी बन झूला हमको झुलाए। हाँ, प्रकृति और माया दासी बन झूला हमको झुलाए। मनसा सेवा करते प्रभु के, मन में करें निवास। भर दे हम शुभ संकल्पों से, भर दे हम शुभ संकल्पों से धरती और आकाश। मनसा सेवा चलो करें, हम देते चले सकाश। मनसा सेवा चलो करें, हम देते चले सकाश। हम देते चले
Om Shanti. Good morning to you all here, and of course, welcome to those who are online, and welcome to Dr. Savita. When I saw the topic, which is the power of silence and seva through the mind, I recalled an incident with Daddy Prakashmani. And this was the opening of Lotus House in Ahmedabad, and Daddy had that terrible cough of hers. And there were about 6 Maharatis on the stage, but when Daddy started to cough, there was a very profound moment when each and every single one of those Maharatis went into silence. And there was no looking at Daddy or fussing over Daddy, but just immediate, deep silence. And of course, you administered to all the medical needs of Daddy Prakashmani, and Dr. Savita actually was in a global hospital and research center from 1991. She came to know Baba in 1989 and had given her services in 1991. And then in 2000, her services were concentrated in the headquarters, and she was attending especially to Dadi Prakash Mani. And she's now coordinator of the Women's Wing, and she runs many, many programs on health and spirituality, not only in India, but also internationally. So we look forward to hearing all your insights and experiences. Thank you, Dr. Savita.
Thank you. Om Shanti. Om Shanti. Good morning. As we all know, Baba has given us this knowledge that who am I? So I am not only a soul, but I am a peaceful soul. Means I am embodiment of peace. And I am resident of abode of peace. And I am child of ocean of peace. So that's how it's very easy for we Baba's children to experience peace and silence in our life. We just say the peace is just a thought away. As soon as I am in my form, in my real form, in my real religion, I experience peace. And when we talk about silence and science, because Baba always compared these two words, silence and science. So science is for giving facilities and comforts to human beings. Why there are so many inventions, why there is fast advancement in technologies, for what? They want to give more happiness to the human beings. But we see that there is, as far as more advancement in science, people are experiencing more tension, more insecurities, more fears, and more peacelessness rather in their life. Although comforts are there, but all those comforts are temporary. They are not giving lasting peace and happiness. So Baba says the speed of science is more than the speed of silence, power of silence. Actually, the silence is the creator of science. Now, science has emerged from the power of silence. How the scientists, they do their researches. When they are underground, they are totally focused, they are in silence, that time their mind is creative and it come out with new things. So then who is the creator of science? It's only the power of silence who has created the science. So how come the science is more powerful than silence? Because what Baba expects from us, we are the authorities of power of silence. So our speed should be much faster than the speed of science. But these equipments of science, they are more faster than our power of silence. So why is this difference? Why is this difference? Because all of us, Baba says, we are number-wise using this power. Baba says, your images in the temples, they give experience to the devotees, although they are non-living images, and they give experience of love, peace, and happiness just through their faces. Seeing their faces, they get these vibrations. So how can these idols can give that experience? It's only because when we were in confluence age, in our living form, we radiated those vibrations to the souls of the world. And that's why those non-living images are still giving those experiences to devotees. Have you been to the temples in India? Has any one of you? Yes? How many of you have been? Raise your hands. So did you experience those vibrations from those images? Yes or no? Yes, those who experienced, they can raise their hand. Yes. Okay, those who have not been to the temples, then you have seen the Shri Lakshmi, Shri Narayan image. It's there in the hall, in the backside of the hall. All our museums, they are having Shri Lakshmi, Shri Narayan image. Maybe your centers not having this because when we are at service, then we are very tricky for that, because they should not feel that this is their religion. They are spreading their religion. Because Shiv Baba is the father of all. So we are here to give the introduction or message of Baba, so that they can recognize their father and they can claim their inheritance from the father. So we do not show deities in our centers. And if they are there, means images are there, then maybe in our bedroom, not in the classroom. Is that true? So, but you all have seen Shri Lakshmi, Shri Narayan and Shri Krishna. So what do you feel from their faces? What does that show? The face is showing that peace, that happiness on their face, and that joy, power, love. Is it visible or not? So if it is there in the image, then in previous birth, definitely we made that effort, because that is the reward of our effort of confluence age. We became deities in the future. And we see that science, it forecasts about the weather, or it forecasts about the calamities which are going to come. So that forecast is to save people's life, or the damage it is going to cause to the people. Baba says, you, Baba's children, who has power of silence, you also can recognize Maya beforehand. Now for us who can create calamity, who can create problem, for the nature, it's weather and calamities. And here, Maya. Maya means these vices. If they defeat us, then we are under influence of them. So if we are the knower of three aspects of time, I am the knower of three aspects of time. So when I am in that stage, I can recognize Maya from far away. And then as soon as I am aware of it, I am able to conquer it. Maya can never defeat me. So that way power of silence is also to save us from Maya. We see that science, it is giving us comforts like air condition. We put on air condition, air cooling, or we may put on heater to get rid us from the cold. Here too, any soul who is suffering from the sorrows, any troubles having in the life, or maybe they are peaceless, they are fearful, and when they come to us, so our vibration should be such, as soon as they come in our contact, they should feel that I am becoming peaceful by talking to this soul or by being in this soul's presence even not talking. No, like when we meditate, we are not saying anything. Like in today's Murli Baba spoke, what our meditation is, what our knowledge is to just be in silence. So we do not talk much, but the vibrations are such that those who are coming closer to us in our aura, we call it aura because we vibrate our energy. So if I am peaceful, then I am vibrating that energy around me, and that soul feel this my peace, means like my this peacelessness is finishing, or my this sorrow, this state of sorrow is transformed into state of happiness. So this is the power of silence. Like we have seen Dadis, no? I have seen when Dadi used to come on the stage, Dadi Prakash Mani or Dadi Janki, any Dadi, all the seniors, they have such powerful aura. So when she used to come on the stage of Diamond Hall, there are thousands of people sitting there. But immediately the atmosphere is transformed. There are rays of happiness because that was their state of being. And they radiate those vibrations, and immediately all the souls sitting in the hall, they experience that. I remember one experiment Dadi Janki had done with Uri Geller. Uri Geller, he was a psychologist. Think if any one of you from UK, they must be knowing this incidence. Is there anyone from UK, London? Yes. So it was in 90s actually. So there is even recording of that event is there. Yeah? You know? So what was that event? This Uri Geller, he had this power. If he sees the clock and thinks that it should stop, then clock will stop. And if he sees the key of car and give this thought that it should bend, then the key will bend. And if he says that it should get normal again, then it will become straight again. And if he keeps some seeds in his hands and think that they should sprout, then they sprout. So it was such his mind power. No, like he could show these miracles, no, just by giving a gaze to the thing. So he was in the London. He was basically from the Israel actually, but he was there in London and he was invited to our program. And this program was in Albert Hall. It was a big hall in London. I think this much capacity the hall was having. And Dadi Janki ji and both, they were on the stage. And he demonstrated. And it was a public program. It's not only BKs, but public was also invited. So all the newcomers were there. And he demonstrated all these powers to the public. And really it was amazing, for the people to see how he could do these things. But after his this demonstration, our Dadi Janki, he led everyone for meditation. Meditation commentary was given and there was pin drop silence. And Dadi continued for 10 minutes almost. And there was no noise, means like complete silence, absolute silence we can say. And after that, this Uri Geller, he commented, he said, whatever I have shown, that is my mind power, that I agree. No? But what Dadiji has given experience, this experience, I don't have that power to give experience of silence. And the humanity need this experience of silence. They are seeking for this. So this is much greater than my power. I cannot give this experience to the public. So he accepted that Dadiji's power is much greater than mind power. And whose power is that? Whose power is that? It's Baba's power. When we are connected to Baba, how can we radiate? Like we see all the facilities of science. Nowadays, media is so powerful. So in this age of media, we see the things on the screen as we are seeing them or talking to them in front of us. Like face-to-face conversation. The science has made this possible, which was impossible before 50 years, we can say. So if science can make things so close, people so close, so can this power of silence give that experience? Yes or no? It's only possible when the instrument is connected with power. Now, without electricity, nothing can work. This mic cannot work. This video recording cannot work. So it needs connection. Without connection, no matter how much you try. But here too, we need connection. We say our service through mind can reach to any soul sitting in any corner of the world. We can do service of all souls of the world sitting at one place. And we can give them the same experience like these instruments of science make it possible. So it's only possible when we have very clear and powerful connection with Powerhouse, our Baba, the Supreme Soul. So when we have that powerful connection, then whomsoever we want to give that message, we can give and it will reach to that soul, and that soul will feel that someone has come to me and I received this message. As the instruments of science, they are working. So Baba says the science gives its proof. That's why, like we accept it. So the power of silence should also give that proof. And when we give this proof, then only people will accept that God has come, and we will be able to reveal Him in front of the world. But we actually, because it is subtle, this power of silence is subtle. Power of mind is also subtle, because power of silence is power of mind. Who becomes silent? It's not only our mouth, no? It's not only that we are not speaking, that's power of silence, no. What is the definition of power of silence? Yes? My mind should be free from waste and negative thoughts. If I am in lot of waste thoughts, my mind is making noise. Mind's speed is so fast. And any situation can create waste thoughts in me. Any person can create waste thoughts in me. And when I am in lot of questions, why is this happening? What is this? Or how come this person be like this? Why they are behaving in this way? These are the questions. So when we are not at the knowledgeable stage, because when we are using our knowledge at the right time, then we do not question, because we know the secret behind it. Why is this happening? We have that answer. That's why Baba says the knower of three aspects of time. So when I am at that stage, then I will not question, because I know why is this happening, why this soul is doing like this, or so then there are not waste thoughts. Like in today's blessing, Baba told us, put a full stop in a second. So when I am able to put a full stop in a second, then mind is silent. Then it creates power. Waste thought means wasting energy of my mind. Then there is no power. Power is accumulated only when my mind is positive, when my mind is empowered with spirituality, with yoga, with connection with Baba. So negativity, one is waste. Sometimes waste is at the subconscious level. Even I am not aware of it. Subconsciously I am creating lot of waste thoughts. But when I sit in yoga, then only I am aware that, oh, I was thinking so much wasteful throughout the day. I have wasted so much of my energy in such things. Sometimes trivial things, little things. But negativity, we immediately come to know, because when negativity influences mind, negativity means Maya, vices. So when it is there, then it's multi-million times loss of my mental energy. So immediately I lose peace of mind. When you are angry, how do you feel? Is there peace of mind? So immediately I lose peace of mind. The result is that. Today Baba talked about attachment, destroyer of attachment. So when there is attachment, again that gives me sorrow. So wherever I am attached, whether it is a person or a thing that pulls my attention again and again that disturbs peace of my mind. Even it disconnects me with Baba, because I am connected to a person. So when I am connected to a person, mind can be connected at one place at one time. Either you are connected to a person or you are connected to Baba. That's why Baba says, mine is one, none else. Or if I am having hatred for someone, if I am jealous of someone, or maybe feelings of revenge for someone, this is all negativities. So it's only come when I have karmic account with someone, because we all are through journey. We all have passed our 84 births. So copper age onwards, we have created so much karmic accounts with the souls. And we have to finish all those accounts here, because this is our last birth. So the souls, they come to finish their accounts. But here again, I need to use power of knowledge and yoga to finish my all those accounts. So if I am feeling jealous of someone, sometimes this is very common negative emotion. When I see the progress of others, or when I see their success, or when I see that they are more fortunate than me, they have more specialties than me, or they are more favored than me, whatever. So I go in negative thoughts. But here I need to understand that we all have our own karmic accounts. So according to my karmic accounts, I have got this role. And I should be satisfied with my role, and whatever I have to become, I have to be through this role only. No need to compare myself with others. Their journey, their role is separate. My journey, my role is separate. And if I want to progress, okay, imbibe their virtues. Whatever virtues they have, that's why they are more successful. That's why they are progressing in spiritual efforts too. So I should be able to imbibe those virtues. That's okay. But creating negative feelings towards them, it's actually harming me. I am, rather than imbibing those rubbish in me, rather. And I am declining my spiritual stage. So I should be very careful. So we should not compare ourselves with others. That's why Baba says, follow Father. Don't see any brother and sister. So when I see Baba, then only I will be able to make fast effort. Same way, when I get angry on someone, so I justify my anger. Although the Brahmins, they do not get angry like worldly people. No, we do not shout like them, or hit someone, or throw things away, and all those, like violent things, we do not do that. But how our anger is expressed, we all Brahmins know how we express our anger. When we are not able to tolerate, how do you express? Through your expressions, means your eyes, your silent gestures so that they should know I am not happy with you, I am annoyed. So you should be careful. So Baba says, the true Brahmins, they will not even show, because no, today Avyakt signal was on that only. What should we do? No matter how the soul is, maybe, no, like the one who is creating. We have to forgive. So maybe the soul is not good for me, he's doing or creating obstacles for me. But still, I should be beneficial for the soul. I should be having good wishes for that soul. And that is possible through this virtue of forgiveness. So, if I need to ask for forgiveness, ask. If I need to give forgiveness, then forgive them. Baba says, you are the master ocean of forgiveness. Like Baba is ocean of forgiveness, then we are all his children, we are all masters. So when I use this virtue very often, many times a day, the situations of anger come up. So I am victorious over anger. It's only possible when I use these two power. One is power of tolerance and then this power of forgiveness. Then I would be able to maintain my silence. Otherwise, anger is the enemy of silence. You just angry for few minutes, but it disturbs your silence for hours. Is that true? Maybe, sometimes for days, not only for hours. And as soon as you see the face of that person, if somehow that person is around you all the time, then your silence is totally gone. And if maybe far away, as soon as you see that face, all the picture remains in your mind. It goes on, goes on. So sometimes we are not able to forget our past. That is also a disturbance in our silence. So we should be able to let go of our past. No, whatever has happened has happened. Baba says whatever has happened was for good. Whatever is happening is also good. And whatever is going to happen is also good. Because this is beneficial age. The confluence age is for our benefit. Baba is world benefactor. So though nothing can go wrong with me in this confluence age. Even something bad is happening, that is also beneficial. According to my karmic accounts, I am settling that. I am paying my debts. So, Baba says this power of silence, it makes you, I'm not getting the right word, capable of doing service through mind. And when we use our mind for world service, Baba says you can help souls in many ways. Like nowadays, the situation of the world is that world is trapped into the war. The two wars are going on. One is between Russia and Ukraine, and second war is in Israel and Gaza or Palestine. This war is going on. So many souls, they are leaving their body. Thousands of people have left their body. So it is untimely death. So means those souls, they are not going to get body so soon. So they are wandering. So they need liberation. And those who are saved, those who lost their relatives, they are in pain. So two types of pain is there. One is physical pain. Those who get injuries on their body, so physical pain, and they lost their relatives, so that is mental pain. So those people or countries around them, they help them. So for physical illness or physical injuries, many helps come. But what about their mental pain? What about their inner pain? And that can be healed by us because we have that power. Only we know the method, how to comfort those souls, how to give them hope, how to give them courage, how to give them peace of mind. So then it becomes our duty, like Shiv Baba. Shiv Baba, he feels that we are in the sorrowful stage. That's why he incarnated from Param Dham, from Supreme Abode to this world, this impure world, to salvage us. So same way our duty is like Baba now, because we are his children. So we need to give vibrations to those souls. We need to reach to those souls. So whenever we sit in meditation, whether we sit Amrit Vela or in the evening meditation, we must take out some time to give vibrations for them, those who are suffering at present. And sometimes, we are having big programs in India, especially, like big cities, they hold big programs. Or maybe somewhere we come to know, because through media, now we are aware of the whole world, what's going on in the Brahmin family, where we are having the programs. Then we are one family. So as one family, again our duty is to send good wishes for the success of those programs. Whilst being sitting at our place, we are not going to that country or that city to help them. But even if I send vibrations of power for the success of that program, that helps. And then there is more success in less effort. If, like we say, when we give our one finger to a mountain, then so many fingers, it lift the mountain, So same is here. When we are giving this subtle help for anything which is happening here in our Madhuban or wherever in the world, then that makes the difference. Baba says, even you can heal, like for ill people, for their fast healing, for their better health, we can send vibrations. And we Brahmins do that. Even in our center, if someone is having such difficulty, or maybe, for our seniors, many times it is asked that we should give vibrations for their health, Sakash for their health. And it is seen that it really helps them. I have personally many experiences related to that. I was in the hospital when I came to Madhuban. Global Hospital was opened at that time, and as a medical person, I used to be on the duties, means like emergency duties. As many times in emergency, serious patients, hospital means anyone at any time can come. And when they come in emergency means something serious is there. So sometimes they are between death and life. And doctors, they try their best to save their life, but sometimes it's possible, sometimes not possible. So I tried, because Baba mostly says, do experiments of yoga. So as we know that we can do these experiments, because using the power of silence, how much it works. So when we experiment, then only we come to know. So I did for few patients. Whenever I was on night duty, I tried that this patient is very serious, and we could not answer to their relative whether he will be saved or not, for those especially. And I found that for whomsoever I did that experiment, although they were on more death side, they were saved and they became healthier. So it means that power worked. Even two of them, they had vision from Baba, although they were not BK. They were from the town. With ordinary people coming from the town, because hospital is open for everyone. It's not only for BKs. So they were just Lokik people from town. They get admitted to the hospital, and when we did that experiment for them, they had vision from Baba. They saw Brahma Baba. And Brahma Baba, they said, means personally they talked to me, they said that Brahma Baba told me that you will be all right. So they said, your Baba came to me and he said you will be all right. So I'm sure I'm going to be all right, and they really became all right. So that's how. And even for the self, we can do that healing experiment. We have a program running through Global Hospital for cardiac patients. It is coronary artery disease regression program. So when this program was started, it was 25 years ago, for those patients who had blockages in their arteries, 90%, 100%, in angiography report, and they didn't want to go for bypass surgery. So they were invited for residential camp to change their lifestyle, and 3 things were done for them. It's continue up till now. In groups people come, heart patients come. So 3 things are stress management through Raj Yoga meditation, 1. Main thing is stress is the major factor for heart problems. And nowadays the life of people is so stressful. It's so fast life, competitive life, fast life. So stress management. And then second, vegetarian diet. Low cholesterol, high fiber. Vegetarian diet. So they were taught how to take this type of diet. So they were trained for that. And third thing, moderate exercise. Every day they should walk for 40 minutes. At least 40 minutes if they can walk. And it was seen within 7 days. As soon as they come, their reports were done, all the reports. And after 7 days, their reports were repeated. And it was found that within 7 days, their symptoms they were disappeared. And these patients, within 6 months, most of them, 6 months to 1 year, they could open their blockages without bypass surgery. So means they got healed. So what did they do? They were taught how to use meditation to heal their heart and how to use meditation to open their blockages. So meditate, connect with Baba, and for heart you need power of love. When we lack love in our life, like your topic is limitless love, no? So when we lack love in life means when I feel isolated, when I feel ignored, when I feel that no one loves me, or like there are feelings of hatred towards others, or feelings of all these negative feelings which we have already talked of, when we carry more that in our mind means there is lack of love. So that affects my heart, that creates disease in my heart. And when I change my personality, means they are taught, that the psychological evaluation is also done for them. So they are taught how to transform their negative emotions into positive emotions. Baba also says to us that change negativity into positivity. All the Murli is what? Murli is teaching us how to change our negativities into positivity. So when they used this, they could heal themselves. So their disease is reversed. So we can heal ourselves means that power of silence is used for the healing of the self. It doesn't mean that you need not to take medicine. Along with medicine, this power of meditation, it cures the disease. Otherwise, it worsens the disease. Even in the world, like this is our study of Raj Yoga, but even in the world, many universities, they experimented on this. They used meditation, but other types of meditation. Because many types of meditation are being done in the world nowadays. So, in University of California, there was Dr. Dean Ornish. He did that study on 28 patients, heart patients, and he took 20 patients as control. So what he did, for control patients, he doesn't taught anything. He just gave them medicine. Means like they came to him as a doctor, whatever he had to prescribe for them, he just prescribed. And for the experiment group, what he did, he taught them yoga and meditation, and also this change of diet advised to them. And then they were followed up. And he found within 1 year, this experiment group, those who were introduced to meditation, they could reverse their blockages by 80%. And their medicine, the dose of medicine was reduced. But these control group, those who were not taught anything, just given medicines, their blockages got worsened. And few of them even died of heart attack. So medicines, only medicines, they just worsen the disease rather than curing the disease. But when he changed the lifestyle, and meditation means reducing stress and reducing their negativities of mind, giving peace to the mind. So that really helped to reversing the disease. So Baba is there and he is the Almighty. So when we use his powers, then definitely that power of silence helps us in healing. And not only healing, but sometimes it completely cures the disease. Otherwise, this allopathic medicine, we all know, All diseases are controlled by medicine, not they are not cured. If someone is having high blood pressure, they have to take medicines throughout the life. Someone is having diabetes, they have to take medicine throughout the life. If someone is allergic to something, or this asthma problem, means lungs problem, means they have to live with medicines. So till you are with medicines, disease is controlled. As soon as you leave your medicine, again disease will come up. This is the thing. So that's why Baba sometimes says nature cure. So which nature cure? Because root lies is here in our mind. Till my mind is healthy, my body cannot be healthy. And how the mind can be healthier? When I stabilize myself in my original nature. So my original nature is peace. My original nature is love. My original nature is purity. So when I am embodiment of peace, means anything against peace is finished. Means now I am free from all these negativities and I am peaceful. Silence, when I say silence, means we experience that silence in Param Dham. Param Dham is abode of silence. In this world we call it peace. No, like in Satyug, Satyug means golden age, that is peaceful world. And Param Dham is silent world. Okay? So experience of real silence is through Param Dham. When I take myself to the Param Dham, when I am with Baba over there, who is the ocean of peace, then I experience that. So, being in that nature, in my eternal and original nature, I radiate those energies to my body too. To my body organs, my different organs, they need these different energies. No? Like brain, it needs energy of knowledge. Heart, it needs energy of love. Have 2 minutes silence.
अपने सुकर्मों के बलदार ही सतयुग में तुमको आना है। शिव पिता को अब याद करो। ये संगम का स्वर्णिम युग है, शिव पिता फिर से आया है। ब्रह्मामुख से शिव बाबा ने वही गीता ज्ञान सुनाया है। कलयुग का अंत अब आया है, विकराल विनाश खड़ा आगे। अब हम सबका शिव पिता ने बतलाया है। शिव पिता को अब याद करो। पांडव शिव शक्ति सेना की रणभेरी अब फिर बजती है। शिव बाबा के ज्ञान से फिर माया को मार भगाना है। शिव पिता को अब याद करो। सतयुग में तुमको आना है, शिव पिता को अब याद करो, मुक्ति धाम तुम्हें जाना है। अपने कर्मों के बल पर ही सतयुग में अब तुम्हें आना है। सतयुग में अब तुम्हें आना है। धाम में तुम्हें गाना है।
And sometimes what happens, any soul around me, creating obstacles for me, or like making difficulties for my efforts. So we try to do their service through our mind, so that that soul becomes cooperative, or maybe we want them to bring them closer to Baba. So we try this method. But sometimes we see, even after trying for months, there is no effect. So sometimes we feel, like hopeless about that. Oh, I am using this, I am giving this soul so much of this energy, but still there is no difference is visible. So why this happens? The reason is, Baba says the right method to do service through mind is, I should always, means forever, my mind should be giving good wishes and good feelings towards that soul. Because this is service through good feelings, good wishes. But my feelings keep changing. When I am meditating and when I visualize that soul, immerse that soul in front of Baba, that time I am positive, because my purpose is to give vibrations and serve that soul. But when I am in behavior with that soul, means like when we are in contact with each other, then definitely that soul vibrations are negative, because that soul is not happy with me or whatever account is there. Then my energy also changes. Means my attitude towards that soul also becomes negative. So what happens? It neutralizes that energy which I have given to that soul. What she catches or he catches is my negative energy. And that's why there is no change. But because it is at subconscious level, we are not aware that I am neutralizing my negative, positive, and it becomes zero. So here we need to be very careful. When we are in close with that soul, then that time too, my vibrations should be of good wishes, positivity. And that will transform. And these results are experienced by many, those who have done this in this way. And Baba says this is the last service. Service through mind is the service of last time, and because that time you won't get time to give knowledge to others. Even we have to purify the nature. So how can we purify the nature? All the 5 elements, they also have to become pure. So through our vibrations, we are not going to give knowledge to the nature, elements of nature. It's through our purity, vibrations of purity, we can purify them. And at the last moment, there were many things will come up, means like those who create upheavals for us. Now shake our stage. We need to be unshakable and immovable. So how will that be possible? No, like many, as I already told you, such souls which are going through untimely death, or maybe like those with those we have karmic accounts, even our own sanskars, our old sanskar can come up. The environment around will be so tense and so distracting, because many things will be going on at the time of destruction. So how could we will be able to maintain our stage at that time? So that requires long time practice. And when we were able to, as today's blessing was, we were able to maintain that, put a full stop in a second, then we will be able to give visions even. We will be getting visions from Baba, and we will be able to give visions to the souls of the world. As Baba says at the time of Om Mandli, the starting of the Yajna, this was the thing, means this was happening at that time. Many souls who came to Baba, they came by visions only. Even I want to know from all of you, how many of you have come by vision to Baba? Means those who had vision of Baba before coming to Gyan. Is there anyone? You can raise your hand if anyone is here. No. Many, but many times when I asked in other gatherings, so few of them, they raised their hands, they had vision of Baba before coming to Baba. So Baba says, when your stage will be that powerful, and it is powerful only when my mind is in the stage of silence, then we have that capacity to give visions to the soul. Means like Baba gives through us, actually, it's the power of Baba to give visions, but that time will come, but it will be the end. So service through mind, it doesn't need any chance. Means when someone will give me chance of service, then only I will be able to do it. No. It's my time. So whenever I'm free from Karma Yoga, I can sit in Baba's remembrance, and as soon as I am in Baba's remembrance, I am spreading peace and power around me. I am creating that powerful vibrations around me. So I am purifying atmosphere of my house or my, my area or my center or my city. It depends how powerful is my aura is. Am I a lighthouse? Lighthouse means which can spread light to miles, like lighthouse in the sea. It can show the path to the ship even from the miles. So same is this, if my aura is that powerful, I can reach to anywhere. But like we have many types of electricity. One is 0-watt bulb. So how much is the light? Just you can see, that's it. But you cannot work in that light. Then 100-watt bulb. 100-watt means you can work in that light. It can light a room. 1000-watt bulb means it can light a ground. Like people even can play in the dark. It is such a powerful light. And when we talk about lighthouse, as I said, so it depends on my power, how much power I have accumulated in me. So that much will be the strength of my aura. So whenever I get chance, I can do that service. Baba says, always combine your power of mind with Karma Yoga. then it's double income. I am doing two services at the same time. Good wishes and pure feelings through my mind, and Karma Yoga, the service, that physical service through my body. And second thing, there are no obstacle in this service, because in all other services, there is mine and yours, there is always comparison, sometimes competition, sometimes there is clash of sanskar. All these obstacles may be or may not be, no? There. But this is totally self-service, no? Like I am doing it with my power of mind. And even if I am physically ill, I can do this service. Even if I am on bed, I am lying on bed, its only condition should be that my mind should be healthier. If mind is also ill, I know, like sometimes what happens, people, they think about their disease too much. Oh, I am sick, I am having this, I am having that, or I am feeling weak, and so when you are disease conscious, so then you won't be able to do. But because we are soul conscious, we are not disease conscious, we Baba's children can detach from the body. So we can easily detach ourselves from our physical illness, and we can stabilize in our soul conscious stage, and soul never gets ill because soul is beyond body, no? So then I can, whilst being in the bed, I can do that service. And we have seen dadis, all our Maharathi brothers and sisters, they finished their karmic accounts. And we all know that we have to finish all our karmic accounts here, and then we can go back to our home. So they finished their accounts, but whilst being finishing their accounts, their mental stage was very stable. They were totally detached from their body. And even they serve the doctors around them, all the medical staff, like this, the Dadi Gulzar, I know, this global hospital came up because of her physical illness. She was admitted in Mumbai and she was operated, and Dr. Ashok Mehta, he did his surgery, and he was so much impressed by her behavior. All that her period during the hospital. So he could guess that how the spirituality has power. Means Dadi ji, she never cries and she never complained about pain, and she is so stable, and when he comes to see her, even she used to ask him, "How are you, doctor?" No, instead of asking him to her, she used to ask. So he could feel ki, no other patient is behaving like her. So she must be having some power. Otherwise it's not possible. So that's how he came to Madhuban, and then this idea came up that we should be having one hospital in Abu, because so many people are visiting Abu, so many our brothers and sisters also visiting, and if anytime any emergency is there, so we should be having this facility, and that's how this global hospital came up. So what was the source of service is Dadiji's stage. That influenced the doctor, and not only he became instrument for the hospital, he became Baba's child, and he is like Baba's firm child, I would say. He is so much in Baba's knowledge. So my meaning to say is that when our stage is good and stable and peaceful, in real silence, then we can experience miracles through the power of silence and through service of mind. It's only we need to use it. Because we are more engaged in physical services and all external world things. That's how we are not able to focus more on these subtle services. So when we will be able to withdraw from all these, like outside things which are happening and going on or involved we are, but when we go within and when we use these powers, we will experience these results. And like other people will also get those experiences from us too. Om Shanti.
So thank you so much, Dr. Savita. I think that you have really given us that inspiration to attain the stage of Dadi Janki, of Brahma Baba, one that not only protects us, but also inspires others and protects others and creates such an atmosphere of peace and purity and love. So thank you so much for sharing with us today.